Hello. This is Amna, and I'll be answering the second part of my creative critical reflection for the magazine brief that I did. The question is, how does your project engage with its audiences and how would it be distributed as a real media text? Personally, I think my project's engagement began as soon as I came up with the idea of it, starting from the survey that I conducted on Google Docs. The survey was spread around by my family, friends, and peers on different social media platforms, including Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Apart from this Google Docs survey, I tried to utilize my huge Instagram audience and also conducted a survey there as well using question polls. This was an attempt to gain as many responses and opinions as I could. The most helpful out of all my surveys and engagements and everything that I did was the artist interview that I did over Instagram. The replies helped me attain a very clear vision of my product. Moreover, I proposed my project idea to many people to get their feedback on it. And I also engaged with various people, including my teachers, in an attempt to better understand the engagement my magazine would have with its audience. According to my survey, interestingly, the majority of the consumers look forward to buying an art magazine that included the subtopics of film, art, photography, etc. The results convinced me that the market for an art magazine is vast, as 52.15% of my consumers were inclining towards this specific genre. Although my product did have a specific targeted audience, I am going to be marketing it in a way that it caters to all the quadrants of society. My targeted audience may be younger, however, the magazine would cater to everyone by including pieces of writing that might even attract an older audience. As a matter of fact, everyone is drawn towards art, and I think its elements are found all around us. Even though some people may not indulge in creating physical artworks, they still find it interesting to browse through them. Art magazines are easy to read and enjoy due to them being colorful and interesting as they include artworks. All in all, my survey concluded that although not everyone is interested in reading it, art magazines could also be skimmed over while doing something else. Moving on, most modern magazines are sold in retail stores and bookshops. Since art magazines are short and precise with fewer contents, I think they can also be sold in a newspaper shop along with it. I distribute my magazine in a print format firstly. I'd ask around different local shops and bookshops to keep my product on their shelves. Moreover, I'd also make sure that my product is available in libraries to attract a better audience. Keeping my product in a salon or a bank or any other place where people have to wait for their turns or there's a chance that they might get bored, it will help my product gain a wider audience. Lastly, my magazine will also be available as an e-magazine. This will give a chance to people all around the world to read and connect with contents of it. The last topic for the answer is the price of my product. I was able to use the results from my survey to conclude that most people are unwilling to pay more than 500 rupees for a single magazine, which I personally think is a very fair price. Keeping in mind the answers from my survey, I decided to sell the magazine at a very reasonable price of 450 rupees, and for the e-magazine, I kept it free for everyone as I wanted to grow my audience as well. Although most people prefer physical copies of a magazine, making it available online will give a chance to those who cannot afford it to educate themselves. Moreover, since my magazine targeted several problems faced by today's artists, I wanted to use the magazine to raise awareness, therefore another reason for making the e-magazine free for everyone.